The great game to Axis versus Allies Brainstorm. So, the first big event Tommy did with his boys is 1v1. I then felt HOI4 is more than just 1v1. HOI4 has a map, countries, focus trees. Why not include that into competitive stuff? So we did the Great Game 1, which was a battle royale with picks, and I felt that was really cool. I really liked that. And then I felt though... I felt I can't do that again because there's a meta now. It looks like the USA is gonna win, right? People are gonna just pick USA. So I was thinking, what is something new we could discover, experience in a competitive prize pool driven game? A big event, 10k viewers. And bro, what is HOI4 about? HOI4 is about World War II. Axis versus Allies. This is what we always played. This is what every multiplayer game has always been about. I think I was always too scared to do it because it's so hard to balance an Axis versus Allies game. You know what nightmare always have? It's that you have a competitive game for like 5 to 10k prize pool, and then all of a sudden the Germany player, the fucking tank, goes, oh, I'm not going to Africa, it's not meta, we're just gonna be AFK 3 hours and try to single-handedly beat Russia. And I don't want that. Here, I want to show something instantly. This is entertainment value EV. This is how entertaining it is for you, the viewer, and how many viewers want to watch. And this is skill level. I always thought that high skill equals high entertainment value. But I also learned that high skill equals complete fucking autistic children. Something you don't see behind the scenes is that when I was having high level skill games where most of the players are below 18, there are a bitch to work with, man. There are really edgy and stupid and so many issues behind the scenes. I don't want to get into it. What if I'd rather have a lower skill level? How do I show this? This is kind of dumb. I'm doing this wrong, right? A high skill level, SL, does not mean less entertainment or more entertainment. What am I doing? My fucking point is, you want to entertain with these events, right? I realized I have to go down with the skill level to have less autistic children and go up with entertainment value. How do you raise entertainment value? By inviting entertaining people. People that are not just 12-year-old cringe lords on fucking discords with black and white HOI4 generals. You do not need these cringy good players to have a good event. I'm still looking for skill, don't get me wrong. The best skill team that wins is making money. This dude, this prize pool will be easy 5k because I'm gonna have 1 week of donations, not just one stream, and there might be some sponsors involved into this event. We don't know yet, so there's money involved. So the first thing that I will have to say here, number 1, you have to be over 18 years old. Big shout out to my boy 70, who kind of made me do this rule, because I can't work with this guy, man. Yes, this lowers your overall skill level, because the cool, crazy kids are not there anymore. I don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit. I want to have a cool event. I want everybody to have fun. As boomer as it sounds, you need people over 18, man. Number 2, I have to get instantly out. You need to have legal ID to join. I will send you money if you win, and I need your ID to prove things to my tax attorney. And certain people didn't manage to send me their fucking ID, man, and fuck that. I need to see your ID in private before you are in this event. Because boy oh boy, some bad shit happened behind the scenes. I don't want to get into right now because of this issue right here. Why not invite the Bow Gang? Look, people like Bokuin are ultra invited. I would love to have them, but they don't give a shit, man. They have enough money. It's much better to get someone like Bokuin as a co-caster. Big creators will be there for casting. Don't you have Word on Notepad? I use Paint. Shut the fuck up. Because in Paint, I can do stuff like... boom. I can do this, huh? You can do that in Notepad? Now, the basic idea that I want to get into is an Axis versus Allies multiplayer competitive format. Okay, that is crystal clear. I want to do Axis versus Allies. So I already see people in chat that are going to be like, why don't you play the old thing? Why don't you 1v1? No, Axis versus Allies. First ever high price pool Axis versus Allies, man. An IQ test would be nice. Thank you, Kingsman Clown. An IQ test. This next section is about how many players are participating. Here's two things that you need to think about if you use your head for a second. Number 1, the more players are involved, the more there is openness to issues. Lag, these things, doesn't have time anymore. being an idiot that cheats. One thing I learned about the Great Game 1 is the less player, the better. Number 2, the less players, the less I have to pay you guys. It's so hard to pay people with prize money. You have no idea. If we look at the map of HOI4, in an Axis versus Ally scenario, what should the Axis look like? We have Germany, Italy, Romania, Bulgaria, Japan, Siam. But what about Manguko? Shut the fuck up, Manguko! Just because one fucker plays Manguko and legs the game out, I have to send him $2,000 fucking dollars to fucking Zimbabwe? No. No Manguko. Hungary. Kinda. Good number. 7. Let's write that down. I want to write this down. I'm taking my time here. Siam could already be deleted. USA, obviously. UK, France, and Russia. The basic 4. Crystal clear. The most important after these 4 is Canada. You need a China player, a Rosh, and it already gets pretty fucking low, man. And Australia, right? Idea. TommyKay idea. What if we let them pick? Look, I'm a massive fan of the random draw. I fucking love that shit. I can guarantee we are fucking doing random again. Like, the idea is. I love this idea. I'm a big fan. You have 16 players, right? And then you have the draw again. I draw 2 teams. 8 players here and 8 players here. These 2 teams are random. You and your friend, you can't just be like, oh, you want to play together? I decide who plays with who. So we have random players having to come together. I think that's amazing, dude. I love that. I think I don't want to go to 9. I think I can tell you there will be no 18 players. It is 16 or 14, man. Probably 16. We have 2 teams of 8. Now, let's imagine that. 4 players. In this case, USA, UK, France, and Russia, which is must-haves, right? And then it means you need 4 must-haves for the Axis, which is Germany, Italy, and then the 4th is hard. Japan. And what is the 4th must-have? Oh, they also have the China must-have. China is a must-have for good content. There must be a China player. It just has to happen. Germany, Italy, Japan. I need 2 must-haves for Axis, which is Romania. Yeah, Romania. And Spain. You want the Spanish Civil War. This is the must-haves. Now, to make the game a bit interesting, we could let these teams have an additional 2-country pick phase. Like, you make a pool for them, and then they have a pick phase. That could be fun. Why not? Make it interesting. But dude, if you're honest and you let them pick, they will just take Hungary and Bulgaria. So that shows in the brainstorm that picking is kind of dumb. Picking makes no sense. Because if they have a fucking brain, they go Rosh, Canada. Let's be straight up real. And if they have a brain, they go Hungary, Bulgaria. You don't need a Siam and Manchukuo. Other than that. That means you don't need the picks. You don't need the picks. And if you build the teams will be Rosh. And bro, man, you take Canada straight up with Hungary and Bulgaria. 8 versus 8. By the way, I can straight up tell you, no co-ops, man. Fuck that, man. No co-ops. Not happening on my stream. Russia will fight 6 versus 1. Well, then the allies have to get something going. Nah, I shouldn't say that. It's a good brainstorm. Russia should not be left alone in this scenario. We had solo Russias and they won. I know you guys are used to this new meta, like on Dankus' stream where there's like 5 Russias because they're all such pussies. You could take a miner away here and put them on Russia. What if you give them that option? A team must be 8 players, but every team can decide to maybe delete Bulgaria or Canada and have a co-op somewhere. Oof. And now you see how deep this shit is, huh? That's why we're doing that brainstorm. This is some deep shit, man. So we will then have 2 teams of 8, and then they can decide, hey, Tommy, we announce hereby that we delete Canada in order to have a co-op on our UK, where the X can say, we don't want the Bulgaria, we're just gonna let it be killed by Romania, and we would like to have the guy in Germany. What do you guys think about that? I don't know what to feel about that. Bobby Swango says something very nice here, though. You guys know me, I'm a massive fan of miners. Ha, funny joke. Wow, 4 years ago, that was funny. I would like to see Australia with cool marines. I would like to see Bulgaria with Katyushkas. I would like to see Siam with submarine freeze. I love miners, and I love seeing them having interesting compositions. No co-ops period? I think I agree with that. No co-ops period. You want to make some money? You have to need some skill. No co-ops. Boys, maybe one solution. I found maybe a solution. If a player dies, he is allowed to rejoin as a co-op. China player defends China, dies to Japan. I will make it so that Japan has a chance. If Japan doesn't kill China, we have a bad game. China player goes to Russia. Bulgaria got killed. Bulgaria is allowed to help Germany a bit. But dead players may join a friendly nation. A friendly player nation, very important. That's cool. This can lead to players dying intentionally to get co-op advantage. Let's think about it. Dying intentionally to get co-op advantage. Let's say you're China and you die so you can help Russia. Japan gets a free China and Japan is really stronger. You giving up as China, you suck, man. Another scenario. You play Bulgaria and you just want to be a co-op of Germany. Who's gonna kill you? A player has to kill you. If you kill yourself by, there will be a rule, right? Unsportsmanlike behavior, you're gonna get shit on. But China is gonna die. I guarantee you, I will make rules that will favor Japan. Japan has to be the favorite to kill China, man. That's, if Japan doesn't kill China, the whole game is gone. 1 of 8 players in the Allies is already kind of useless because he dies as China. France will probably also die to Germany. And that will be unfair. France and China will probably die. Well, France is playing Free France in Africa, true. That leaves the China player. We could maybe make a rule that only the China player is allowed to become a co-op afterwards. For Russia. And after that, no more co-ops. China joins Russia after its defeat. I like it. That was the beginning. Our first little brainstorm. We're gonna do this every single day. Don't worry.